Good, everybody. Thank you for those of y'all who are still filing in because I literally just clicked the button. But for those who eventually these will be turned into audio podcasts. So for those who are not aware, this is the Top Five Live podcast slash streaming show on Facebook Live, YouTube. I don't know if Danny's doing it from TikTok. We trying to stream everywhere. Twitter. And we'll continue to go to more platforms. But this is episode 21 of Top Five Live. We're making some headway, you know what I'm saying? And this one is going to be a doozy. We switching up our normal format, which is normally in our format we do a top five list. We're still gonna do a top five list, but we'll do like top five Thanksgiving foods, top five uh, action movies of all time, stuff like that. For those of you who haven't seen the show yet. Or listen to the show yet. Tonight we're going to do a top five. We've chose three iconic artists, so we need to make sure we preface this on the front end of the fact that all of these artists are icons, without question. Right? When nobody's debating that they're not icons. Uh, it's a matter, but we chose each one of these three artists that you see on the poster to represent as to who we think the top icon is. And we're going to debate that tonight, and we're going to give you their top five iconic songs, put them against each other, and also give you our top five reasons why these our person is the top icon of all of them. Let me make sure I get our captions up, you know what I'm saying, or where you can follow us and where you can listen to the show. And I got to make sure I get my boy, my big bro, Javon Stokes down at the bottom, and Danny J Quick up at the top right, um, giving you where you can follow us, and everything. I got to update that too. And Visually Stoked Media, well, visuallystoked.com.
VisuallyStoked.com.
Visuallystoked.com. Yeah, all the awesome artwork my boys got. It's Comic Heat. Everything that you want to keep updated with that Javon is putting his hands to. And
you can find the show on there too. The show is on there too. I posted up there too.
Okay, yeah, and you can get the link to our show as well. This is the most excited I've been for a show. One, because we changed the format and it's going to be interesting. At the least, it's going to be interesting. But I expect this to turn into an extremely healthy debate, possibly problematically so. But we'll see. I know that. So another thing that we normally do is making sure that we get into other topics, like things we saw during the week that bothered us, inspired us, just want to share news on, just want to discuss, you know what I'm saying? So we'll do that for like the first 30 minutes of the show all the time. So I know my boy Javon had something he wanted to get off his chest, so I want to make sure I give him the floor to say his piece on that, and then we'll get into some other topics, and then we'll get into our list. And while we're doing this, like I said, we're doing the top five female artists from these three. And I want y'all to put, who you think that are the most iconic is, but do your top five iconic songs from that person that you put in the list. All right.
You didn't mention it, so it's Whitney, Janet, and Beyonce. You didn't say.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, so they're in the picture that you can see above. You know what I'm saying? But we're doing it between Whitney, Janet, and Beyonce. That is who we are picking.
I'm surprised Morgan didn't say Mariah Carey, but
No. You're surprised.
Javon, I'm surprised you didn't say Brandy.
Yeah, you meant you're surprised Javon didn't say Mariah Carey. That's his chick.
Y'all want that smoke. I was going.
What kind of smoke you talking about? Like
y'all want
that type of smoke? I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that, bro. Smoke with Beyonce. Get out of here, bro. Anyway,
you're gonna be embarrassed.
We had not. I don't think we had shared who we were representing.
No, so, we can wait on that. We can wait on that.
All right, fine.
We let that marinate.
Javon, I'm gonna let you get into it.
Okay.
On what you wanted to say and get off your chest. I know. Didn't y'all say something about the Spider-Man trailer? I know I want to talk about the Matrix because I went ahead and got my tickets for both Spider-Man and the Matrix. So I know we'll get into that. And
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up Midnight Mass, even though I know y'all two
Man,
not watched it.
what are you talking about?
Go ahead.
I've
Oh,
been
you have
watching.
watched it.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, Danny, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right. So what I wanted to talk about real quick, for those people that don't know, I don't know how many people are aware who know who George Perez is. George Perez is a legendary comic book artist, best known for, well, a lot of things, but mostly for Crisis on Infinite Earths for DC Comics. He did all the artwork for that. He did a run on the Avengers. He did legendary run on Justice League. He's the artist for Avengers versus Justice League. He's a legendary artist for Wonder Woman. I could be here all day talking about his resume. I'm actually getting choked up about this right now, so I'm trying not to. But for those that aren't aware, he just posted on Facebook that he has, I believe it's pancreatic cancer. Stage 4. And I think the doctors gave him between 6 months to a year to live, and he's not going to do any chemo or anything. He's just basically going to take this time to enjoy the rest of his life, basically. George Perez is my favorite comic book artist. There is no one above him, in my opinion. He's better, in my opinion, he's above Jack Kirby. He's above every comic book artist alive. Every time he puts pencil to paper, he provides an iconic view of whatever character he is. Like his Captain America is the Captain America I picture in my head. His Batman, his Superman, his definitely his Wonder Woman. He is, so he means a lot to me. Like I'm looking at my collection right now, and I got George Perez everywhere. But I wanted to share my run-in with George Perez. So I was at Dragon Con. I'm gonna try and make this quick. I was at Dragon Con a couple years ago, right before COVID hit. Did Dragon Con in Atlanta. Had a good time. You know, yada yada yada. I'm setting up my table. You know, for those that have done Comic Cons, you know, you get like what 15 minutes to a half an hour, sometimes an hour before people come in, where you can kind of walk around and talk to people, whatever. So I'm setting up my table. I look to my left and I see George Perez with his wife walking by. I cannot tell you how fast I ran to go. I was like, I have to take this opportunity because I knew he was there on Friday and Saturday. And every time I walked by his table, the line was long. And, you know, I'm working. So, you know, I can't go stand in line. Man, I walked over. I said, you know, I just want, you know, I know you're busy. I just want to take a minute to say, you know, thank you for everything you've done. That man gave me a bear hug, took a picture with me, and even took a copy of my Heat. He was like, oh, man, this is great. Flip through it. He's like, you know, you got big things going for you in life, whatever. Took a picture with me. Literally top 10 moment of my life. So today floored me. And honestly, I didn't even realize how much it hurt until I'm talking about it. So if you do know George Perez, you're a fan of his, go on social media and tell him, like, this is the time for us to give people our flowers, give people their flowers, excuse me. Mm-hmm. And we have an opportunity to do so. And honestly, we need to put a little bit of pressure on Marvel and DC to release some of his stuff and, you know, give him some of the profit to pay for his, you know, medical bills if they're not doing it right now. I'm not telling them what to do. They're a big corporation. They can do whatever they want. But this man helped build Marvel and he helped build DC. So he needs his flowers and he needs to see his love and some financial support. Yes, they need to reprint Justice League versus Avengers. I don't even have the collected edition. I can't find it. But I have the individual one. But I did want to take a minute to really to really like give the man his flowers, man. He's an amazing artist, and you know, the world will be less if he's not here anymore, when he's not here anymore. That's all I want to say.
Much respect, man. I'm new to I'm new to comics and I didn't grow up reading them, but I have seen multiple people post about him and his impact today. So, Danny, did you have anything you wanted to say on it?
Nah, man. You know me. When it comes to celebrities, and you know, like I said, like Javon said, the Captain America that most people envision in their brain is George Perez's Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Legit, like the man made some of the greatest art from the mid 70s on. Like, and the impact that he made, especially in comic books, cannot be um overstated. It's just ridiculous, and you know I'll be praying for him and his family.
Yeah, I mean, for like I said, for the impact that he had, you know what I'm saying? If it was nothing more than the impact he had on Javon's life, you know what I'm saying? That I mean, as an artist, man, that's the stuff that you live for. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be able to impact people with your work, and I know one of my goals when people read my work is to
Excuse me.
it's to inspire people to change ways of thought, to help people see things from a different perspective, and to teach things that they might not have otherwise known. And you know what I'm saying, for him to have inspired you on that level, and others too. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw Ryan say something here. I think I saw Greg post.
Morgan, he is. I'm gonna tell you his impact on you, and you don't even know it. He co-created Cyborg.
Oh wow,
All
wow,
those new Titans, Starfire, all that Nightwing, redesigned Nightwing
that's
was
fire.
George.
That's fire. Well,
Was George.
that's what I'm saying. I got nothing but respect for that, man. Because I mean, you know what I mean. Like that's and like I said, I mean, there were I saw a lot of people posting about that today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you know what? And the crazy thing is, like, I don't know if y'all know that Nick Cannon has
Yeah,
a
yeah.
show, and Nick Cannon went live today to talk about the fact that
Yeah.
he had lost that he had lost his youngest son, and
Yo,
you know
fuck
what I'm saying?
cancer, man. I try not to curse on here, but I lost my mom to breast cancer, so fuck cancer.
Yeah,
100%.
that mess. I, I give Nick. I look. I have an utmost respect for Nick as it is, because he does not get the flowers that he deserves a lot of times, and a lot of times it's because like there are plenty of people in Hollywood that talk about the fact that he put them on. I'm talking about
Yep.
like
Mm-hmm.
flew them out to where he was, let them stay in his crib, gave them money. You know what I'm saying, to do it. All, inspired them and gave them ideas free of charge. Didn't want nothing back. Wasn't trying to
Yeah.
partner with them or nothing like that. Plenty of women, plenty of men that he's put on outside of Wild 'N Out. You know what I'm saying? And we got to think of where Nick came from as a person that was on Nickelodeon, people thinking him corny and all that other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And for him to be in the position that he's in today, making the money that he's making, you know what I'm saying? And people still pick on him because he got so many kids, and he picks on himself about it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to still take to the stage and do that show
Excuse me.
and do that show for his fans. And also, I think it was cathartic for him. I think he said that on the show,
Yeah.
that what I'm saying, he wanted to be able to grieve with his family. You know what I'm saying? Being, what I'm saying, the people that are at that show, people that love him. And as a father that's almost lost my son more than once, uh, and he wasn't supposed to make it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
I
can't
can't even
imagine.
imagine. I can't even imagine.
I can imagine it because I've been there, because we had to make
Yeah.
that decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, they told us. I mean, the doctor literally told us, like, there's medically nothing we can do for him. Like, there's no. Their advice to us was to get the family up there to see him, because nobody had seen him but me and my ex-wife at the time. And their advice was to get the family up there to see him as quickly as possible and to just let him pass on. You know what I'm saying? So, having been somebody that's been in the hospital, to have those conversations and be affected by it, I had prepared my heart to lose him,
Right.
because they told us that. But it's still, if we got blessed and he's still here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Albeit with
mean,
complications.
no parent should have to, outlive their child, man. I can't even imagine, man. Like I literally hugged my son when I thought of my son and I hugged him hard when I saw him because I'm losing it, you know. So I mean, I love and blessings and prayers out to Nick Cannon because that joint is and I'm not gonna say being like I'm the biggest Nick Cannon fan, but I mean the man, no man deserves that. Nobody deserves that. No parent.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely love and prayers and in whatever you believe in to those families as they grieve and hopefully we can make them proud on this show tonight.
Yeah, we could turn
um,
this. we could turn that humor back up.
So
what you want to get into now?
Somebody said something about y'all wanted to talk about that.
I mean, I just wanted to know what y'all impressions were for the Across the Spider-Verse trailer.
I don't have any. I mean, I'm happy that it's getting ready to drop, but I don't really have any. It's too early. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if like the old
You're mad about it.
100%.
Did you say you're mad about it?
Yeah, because it's a part 1, and I don't like that.
Oh man.
You know, Danny, you find the weirdest hills to die on, man.
It's a part 1. Like, bro, just we've been waiting long enough. Like this.
Did you hate Infinity War?
Into the Spider-Verse. You know how I felt about Infinity War. First of all, I liked Infinity War, but Endgame was just an amalgam. It was just a series of awesome moments. I don't think that Endgame was the best movie. Okay,
I'm not doing this.
Endgame had the most awesome moments, but it benefited from literally. It was the culmination of 22 films.
That's the setup, though. Like that's what it was supposed to be.
And the whole film was fan service. The whole film was fan service, and that's cool. I'm cool with
every movie's fan service.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, it's not. But
I don't know who that is because it was not sure. It's just saying Facebook music, but I mean,
this Across the Spider-Verse.
Look at Ryan, bro. I said no.
I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I'm gonna be excited to watch it. But
so your issue is that it's a part 1
because you're already set up for a cliffhanger. You already set me up for a cliffhanger already. So like I already know going into the movie.
Do your comics have cliffhangers?
Yeah, but it's not a movie. It's not a movie that I gotta wait 4 years for the next one. Endgame didn't even happen 10 years. Endgame didn't happen 10 years, dog. Endgame had about a hot 10 months.
Hey, we are getting shirts. We are getting shirts. I promise you guys. Me and Daddy are gonna make sure there are shirts produced that say Michael Jackson had a hot 10 years. We're doing that.
That's not what
we are doing that. It's gonna have the top 5 logo, the top 5 live logo on it, and it's gonna say Michael Jackson had a hot 10 years, and we're gonna put Danny J Quick. I promise I'm gonna be the first person to buy it. I will be the first.
Listen,
oh my God, bro.
I'm just saying I'm excited about the film, but it's already setting you up. They didn't do that with Infinity War. They didn't say off the top this is going to be a part 1.
No,
they said not. Infinity War, and then at the end when the snap happened, the impact that we had was because we didn't see that coming. Yeah, now if they would have automatically said, "Oh, this ain't going to be, you only getting half a movie here," then it's like, bro, I don't even want to see it.
I don't think even if they had said it's only part 1, you still would have been tore out the frame when you saw them start evaporating, bro.
Nah, it would have been the same.
Because you wouldn't have known it was coming. You still wouldn't have known it was coming.
It wouldn't have been.
You have no idea what the end of the movie is going to be.
For the people who read if you know what happened, if you know what happened in the comics, what's up, BJ? If you know what happened in the comics with Endgame, then of course you're expecting Thanos to snap. That's a big part of the thing, right?
But we didn't know what movie, right?
But I quit. I quit the whole show. I quit the whole show. Forget y'all. I quit the whole show.
Oh God, bro. Well, we're not even 2 minutes in.
You know what? y'all really not gonna like what I got to say about Whitney Houston, then, because y'all
Bro,
really not gonna like.
we literally are just 20 minutes in, and you already got people leaving.
Y'all really not gonna like what I got to say, because
What I miss? What I miss, man?
Oh
these
man,
people,
What I miss,
these
man?
people in y'all
You ain't
comments,
start that
bro,
hot 10 thing, did you?
these
yeah,
people in the comments is
Please don't
bugging.
start, man. Come
bro,
on, man.
Ryan,
Come
man,
on,
Ryan.
I'm just
I said
being
Ryan. I
honest.
said Ryan, don't leave, bro. He said I can't.
Nah, man. Ryan, you gotta stay, man, because it's gonna get worse.
These people in the
Oh
It's
my
like a
comments
god.
is
crack.
bugging,
It's
and they
like a
know that
car
I'm right.
crash, man.
You know
No,
that I'm
they
right
don't.
about Infinity War. If they would have said, "Oh, this is just part one," you're not gonna get the full story right now, then it would
They
have
did say
lessened the
that.
blow. No, they did not when it
Yeah.
came out. They said the week of this part, the week
No,
after.
it
Yes,
start.
they did.
No,
No,
listen to me.
they did
Stop.
not promote it as a part
Stop.
one.
Stop. They said it was in 2 parts. They
They
said
after
that joint from. They said it
the
from
week
Jump Street.
the week of the movie premiere, they said it was a part one.
No,
No,
Danny.
I'm
You're
telling you, they
really
didn't.
wrong here.
No,
All you got to, Google is your best friend.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Please
is
Google
a
it.
great
It's
tool.
not hard.
Google is an amazing tool.
It is an
While
amazing.
you're googling that and complaining, look, I mean, I personally, I loved Into the Spider-Verse. I thought that was I think it's one of the best comic movies I've seen. Uh, I mean, it was awesome. There was nothing I didn't enjoy in it. So I mean, of course, I'm looking forward to this one.
I have a nitpick with the little the trailer, and it's my nitpick.
I mean,
my only nitpick is I don't like the design they use for Spider-Man 2099. That's all. It's not the best Spider-Man film. Y'all need to stop that.
I mean,
What's not the best Spider-Man film?
I don't know about
Spider-Verse.
Yes, it
I don't know.
is, bro. It's
I don't
clearly
know
the
about
best.
that, bro. You wilding?
It's the best theatrical Spider-Man. Yes, it is by far.
Yeah, you. I think
Which
you
Spider-Man?
wilding.
Which
I think you
Spider-Man is
wilding out,
better?
bro.
Which Spider-Man movie is better?
Bruh.
I think you wilding out, bro.
Stop.
Don't tell me any. Don't tell me any of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans were better than that.
Spider-Man 2 is a seminal movie, dude.
No, sir.
Please stop
not
that.
better than Into the Spider-Verse.
No,
yeah,
sir.
No.
Y'all listen. Into the
not.
y'all overrated a lot more, man.
Why
y'all
we gotta overrate something?
Because it's black. Because it's a black character. That's okay. I'm all right with that.
No, bro.
We ain't say nothing about Miles. We ain't say nothing about Black Spider-Man. Nobody said anything about that.
I'm telling you why you overrated.
That's so racist.
Nobody said anything about him being black.
I'm a black man saying this. Yeah. No. you love it because it's black. That's racist.
Nobody said that though.
Nah,
I didn't say you did.
There are things
I'm
out
telling
there.
You why you did.
There are things out there that are not good, even though
if it
black.
didn't focus on Miles Morales, would you think it was the best Spider-Man movie by far?
No, it was an ensemble movie. It was an ensemble movie. It's not.
It was focused on Miles Morales.
It followed Miles Morales.
The rest of the Spider people were supporting cast.
Without Peter and Gwen,
it was Miles' movie.
No, without Peter and Gwen, that movie does not work.
Yes, it was Miles' movie.
Yes, it was Miles' movie.
Okay, so Peter and Gwen, so stop it.
The movie does not work.
Stop.
The movie doesn't work without Peter and Gwen. I don't care.
I didn't say it doesn't work without Peter and Gwen. Why you make up arguments? I didn't say that at all. I don't even know where you're at. You know what? Stop it. I'm not gonna do this. Sorry. Listen. I think Homecoming was better.
Yeah, I'm closing this conversation.
You can close it all you want. I said what I said.
Yeah, you can say it. That's fine.
Homecoming was
Spider-Man 2 and Homecoming. I will put right up there with it.
Homecoming was great.
It's a free country, so you can, you say what you want.
Listen, I'm not talking. Listen, I got one man over here who hates, who doesn't think Jamie Foxx is a top 5 black actor, and I got another man over here that says Michael Jackson had a hot 10. All right, so I'm not. I can't. Both of y'all need to stop. All right,
yeah, Krispy Kreme hot dozen. That's not my fault.
You gonna stop that Jamie Foxx?
I'm just saying. Before y'all start judging me.
You need to stop with that Jamie Foxx. Anyway,
before y'all start judging me.
Another top 5 that we're gonna have to do soon is the top 5 most hated antagonists. I'll say antagonists instead of villain because I don't want people to think comics. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to think comics by itself. Like top 5 antagonists, because I posted in my
Stop it, Nadia.
in
Stop
my
it.
Lovecraft Country
Stop
group.
it.
I posted in my Lovecraft Country group earlier this week and on my page about Bev in Midnight Mass, and I still think she's
She
worse
played
than
that role
Joffrey.
amazing. She was amazing.
She's worse than Joffrey and Ramsey, and I stand on that.
No,
I will argue it to
no.
the death.
Stop that. Stop
She's
that.
worse.
You
She's
lied to
worse.
yourself. You
She's
lied
worse.
to yourself.
No.
You are lying to
No, I'm not.
yourself.
I'm
If you
definitely
think
correct.
she was worse than Joffrey.
Yeah.
Joffrey, who was
She's
who
worse than
with a
both.
crossbow was killing folk
Yeah.
just because he could have.
Yeah.
You crazy.
Yeah. She's killed.
Ramsey?
You got me
Who was
about
feeding
I'm trying not to
Bruh.
spoil things for those who haven't watched.
Bruh.
I'm gonna stand on that though. You got caught. Wait, what?
You
Hold
said
on.
3 of the 5 got to be abusive better than Tyler Perry movies.
BJ, you wildin'. I got to call a lady. Oh snap! That's effed up, Nadia. You shouldn't even have done that. That's dirty.
Ramsey was worse than Joffrey. I mean, it's
Ramsey
like
worse than
here.
Joffrey.
It's like here.
No,
It's like here, man.
nah. See, that's what I'm saying. Wait till we get into it, bro.
I mean, we can do it, but you better not have her at your number 1.
She is. I'm telling you right now.
We might as well not even do it then.
I can tell you it's number
Might
one.
as well not even do it.
I'm gonna explain why.
Quiet as that.
He ain't watched it. He ain't watched either show. That's why. So it's fine. I'm just saying that's the top 5 that we gonna have to do.
Daddy quiet as heck, man. We might have to do a special show and have just Daddy just sit there just like that. It's like, I don't know who these people are. I don't care.
I'm trying to think of what the other. The Matrix. They dropped. I think it's the final. I don't know if it's the final trailer or not.
Yeah, that was the final trailer because the movie come out like next week, I think.
Nah, Spider-Man comes out next week, and then the Matrix is the week afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
High Sparrow.
she is High Sparrow.
I get, yeah, she's.
But the High Sparrow is definitely way better than she is. It's not.
If the High Sparrow is better than her, then how's she number 1?
No, I'm saying he's a better person than she is.
No.
What?
He's a better person. Okay, we'll hold on to this one because
I'm about to say we about to get into this.
High Sparrow's a better person, man. You tripping?
High Sparrow is definitely a better.
Every time I look up at Danny's face, he's just like, "Yo, I'm waiting to talk. I just can't talk."
Danny is completely indifferent because he's not.
Danny's like, yeah.
Right. Wait a minute. We definitely will get into the High Sparrow conversation because I don't understand how in the world y'all even view the High Sparrow. In what way was he a villain?
I definitely thought about Googling High Sparrow.
Googling it right
now. Wait. Why is High Sparrow a villain though?
He's definitely a villain.
Why?
Dude was literally like cutting people. He had them cutting people's, joints in their head, man. Okay. He literally imprisoned a dude for being gay.
Okay, but was that a part of their religion? Right? That was a part of their religion, right?
You asked if he was a villain.
Give me a second.
Morgan,
never mind.
Tripping,
let's discuss it. Let's discuss it later.
All right, we can do that. That's fine.
Yeah, because
Danny's not on. Wait, time out. Danny's not on next week, so we gonna come back to this next week. So Danny's not sitting there waiting to talk.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the High Sparrow was not problematic. I'm saying comparing him and Beverly. Come on, man.
He imprisoned a man because he was gay. And then on top of that, he etched in a thing on that dude's forehead, man. Morgan, you got Google High Sparrow.
No, I don't.
Come on, man.
The old dude. Unless I'm misremembering something, it's the old dude that was.
Let's get to this list so Danny can take part in the conversation.
Anyway, yeah,
Danny, man, go watch Game of Thrones.
Let me state one more time. Let me state one more time. I am not saying the High Sparrow is not.
Repeating yourself don't make it better. I just want you to understand that.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm. Never mind. I'll get back to it when we go back to the conversation.
Figure out what you gonna say.
He's not worse than Beverly though. That's not,
bro. You tripping? Yeah.
No way.
You tripping. Go ahead. Come on, man. Let's go on with this list. Let's go on with this list because you're making yourself look bad.
I started last week. All right, so first, so we need to say who we took first. So I started last week. So which one of y'all wants to go first?
Danny.
I think it's Javon's turn though.
I think it is your turn, Javon.
How is it my turn?
I went before him.
He missed the whole show.
I went first last week. So
no, listen, he missed the whole show. Danny missed the whole show.
That don't count.
Yes, it do.
That don't count.
You the one. Wait, time out. Number one. It was originally going to be Beyonce versus Janet, and you interjected with Miss Whitney. So
I was going to be left out of the show because both of y'all are wrong. That's not my fault.
All right, so we wrong. Prove us right. Go on.
I'm sorry. What?
All right.
No.
So
go on.
I'll go first. I don't mind because I think that our audience will agree with me that
you thought that last week,
especially out of these three, everybody who hasn't left yet will agree with me that out of these three iconic female singers, because that's the title of the show, iconic female singers, right? Yes. The most iconic.
Is it singers or artists?
Artists, bro.
Singers. I made the title card.
It says singer, but it should have been
artists.
I made the title card. Whatever. Y'all approved it and put it up on the.
You made a mistake.
I need to clarify that we are not talking about singing ability. We said the most iconic artist. That's what it was. But it's fine. Go ahead.
They're not painting. What are they doing? They singers.
Please don't stop.
Are they painters?
Would you go?
Maybe they are.
Would you go?
Okay.
Thank you, Nadia. Go. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So my choice for the most iconic female artist or singer or whatever, either way it goes, of these three is Miss Whitney Houston. Okay. And I only got one list for y'all because my list is for both things. Iconic moments and songs. Because you said artists and we're giving songs, right? So these are singers.
Well,
Just let him go. Just let him go.
It's supposed to be wait. It's supposed to be iconic. It's supposed to be their most iconic songs, and then the 5 reasons that you believe she's the most iconic.
Well, these 5 songs are my 5 reasons for why Whitney Houston is the most iconic. Okay.
All right, I'm listening.
Have y'all heard a little song called "I'm Every Woman"?
Yes.
Have y'all heard that? All right, that's my number 5. Shaka Khan is an icon, right?
That's not her song.
Shaka Khan is an icon.
People think of Shaka Khan.
I guarantee you, if you look up "I'm Every Woman," the Whitney Houston version pops up first. Okay.
That's not really
for me.
True,
my number 4.
She literally says Shaka Khan in this song. Shaka Khan song. But go ahead.
She literally says Shaka Khan. She literally says it. She says, "I'm every woman." Shaka Khan. But go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Daddy.
But y'all said artists, right? But y'all said artists, though, right?
Daddy, go ahead.
Even if it's somebody else's song,
Daddy, go ahead.
If I do it better than you, I take it.
Did she do it better, or did she just do it?
Yes, she did. Okay. Number 4. We've talked about this before. The woman had a whole crack epidemic, or I'm sorry, not crack, because crack is wet.
Wow.
But
I don't know where we're going here, but go ahead.
But I am so surprised pleasantly at this. I don't even know where this is going. This is great.
But she decided to go back to the Lord. Okay. She made a movie called The Preacher's Wife, and there's a little song called Joy. That's my number 4. Iconic.
Oh my God.
This woman sang her way back from a drug addiction.
Yeah, that's iconic. It's so easy for me. Lord have mercy.
Boy.
Lord
number 3.
Mercy.
Number 3. Whitney versus Mariah Carey. When You Believe. Number 2. Of course, Whitney Houston's rendition of the national anthem. And number 1, The Bodyguard. I Will Always Love You.
Yo, like 3 out of 4 of your songs are her songs.
What's that? What does that got to do anything? Because you said,
I just think it's hilarious, yo.
We said singers and artists, right?
Listen, you chose who you chose. It's just like 3 out of 4 of her songs aren't even her songs, man. They covers.
All right, let me hear your Janet Jackson.
And you said that these 5 songs are the 5 reasons she's the most iconic, and
that's sad, but
that's
whatever,
sad.
man. That's sad. That's the best you can do.
Ryan.
All right, let me hear y'all's five
Hey,
better
right, man.
reasons.
That's all right, man.
Let me hear your 5 better reasons that Janet Jackson or Beyonce is more iconic.
I got Janet. So I got Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Oh my God.
Now Janet, she's a forerunner, but I'm not gonna get into the reasons why. Okay. Number 5 was really hard, and it's really between like two songs, but I'm gonna go with.
There you go, cheating already.
Control. Dun, 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 dun. Control. Iconic song. Iconic.
Okay.
You really seriously? Man, you need to check your black card.
No, okay.
Number 4. This song, you could not get away from this song when it came out the summer that it came out. It was everywhere.
Okay.
Could not get away from it. All for You. Could not get away with it. Get away from it.
Okay.
Number 3. If. Literally. Banging video, banging song, iconic song. People still do the choreography to it now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. If. Number 2. This song burnt up the charts. Couldn't get away from it. That's The Way Love Goes. Iconic song. Had even Jennifer Lopez up in her video. That's how iconic it was. And then number 1.
No question on that.
Number 1. Lord have mercy. People have been copying this over and over again.
Rhythm Nation?
Rhythm Nation.
I was about to say, I swear to God, if you say
Where's
something
Anytime? Where's Anytime, any place?
I don't know how to hear.
Anytime, any place.
Yeah.
Why is that
not as iconic? Not as iconic as any of the other songs.
What did you say?
I said what I said.
Why are you saying the wrong thing?
It's not the wrong thing. All for You was literally a banger. If was literally a bang. Those are our iconic songs.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
All for You was literally the hottest song the album it came out. It's literally a signature song for her.
Bro. But you don't have Anytime, Any Place.
Control is a signature song.
Control is definitely a signature.
Yeah, I give you that one. Rhythm Nation.
Control is a signature song. All for You is a signature song. If is a signature song. That's The Way Love Goes is a signature song in Rhythm Nation.
Can I be honest with you? Can somebody do a little bit of If? Because
if I was your girl, the things I do to you. Come on, man.
Okay.
You know the
song.
song.
I've never heard that song.
You's a damn lie, Danny.
I definitely will put Anytime, Any Place over that. I definitely put Anytime, Any Place over that. I definitely will put what's my joint?
I didn't say favorite song.
What's the joint that she freaked the dude on the freaking chair at the concert?
Once again, it's not your favorite songs. It's about the best song.
Okay. All right. Ryan said your list is on point. I'm gonna let it ride.
I know my list on point. My list is fire, son. Go ahead with your Beyonce.
For Janet Jackson fans, it definitely is.
Bro, you got the national anthem on your list. Stop it.
If you take a whole country song,
national anthem.
It's the whole country song.
Okay, so I'm not trying to speak in Danny's defense, but what I will say is that her version of the national anthem is still the most iconic one.
Dude, there have been people that but that's not
everybody. When you think of the national anthem, you think of her.
Whatever. Go ahead.
There's no question about
wait,
that.
time out. Nadia said is the least iconic? Bruh.
I would say she's second. I would say she's second, but
go ahead, Morgan.
All right, so
all my respect for Nadia just went out the window. I love you still.
She don't need your respect.
How you gonna say all my respect just went out the window? But I love you.
I said I love you still.
She don't need your respect. Don't worry about that.
All right, so number 5 was really hard for me because she has so freaking many. Of course, I'm representing Queen B. You know what I'm saying, Beyonce. So number 5, I did icon. I was going for iconic, not my favorite. So iconic, I say Drunken Love, number 5. because everybody does that We Be All Night, you know what I'm saying, that shake back and forth.
You
It was
done
either
already.
that, it was either that or Party, but with Andre
Everybody
3000.
This is
Everybody-
terrible already. But go on, son.
Number 4,
Drunken
Irreplaceable. Number 3, Single Ladies. Number 2, Crazy in Love. Number 1, Formation.
Formation.
Yeah.
Bro, you should have said Halo.
Why would I put
Halo?
Formation?
You could have put Single
Wait a
Ladies
minute.
number
Hold on.
one.
Halo-
Maybe
You could have
y'all
put
missed.
Crazy in Love.
Maybe
number
y'all
one.
missed the news. Maybe y'all
Formation.
missed the. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Don't nobody
Halo
know the
should
words
be your
to
number
Formation.
one, man. Halo got a bill. Halo has 1 billion views on YouTube, bro.
Bruh.
Don't nobody know the words to Formation.
Formation is. Hold on.
Halo has 1 billion views on YouTube right now, bro.
We
1
talking
billion.
We
With a
talking
B.
about we talking about iconic
Bruh.
songs.
Yes, we are
This man
talking about
said
icon.
Drunken Love and Formation. I mean, I give
Yes.
you Irreplaceable.
That's what I'm
I give
talking
you
about.
Single
Formation.
Ladies.
Hold on.
You're not talking about culturally impacting songs. You're talking about icons, right? Which is cross culture.
It's the number 1 music video. It just got voted as the number 1 music video of all time by Rolling Stone.
Bruh.
Formation did. Google it. Google's your friend. I promise.
I would definitely.
Please
What
Google.
was the
Hey,
list?
please
Tell
Google
me
it.
the list again.
Hey,
Rolling Stone.
Single Ladies should have been way above that.
Rolling Stone just voted that is the best video of all time. Formation is. Let me
They only
also
did that-
remind you. Let me also remind you. Hold on. Let me also remind you. When she came out, when she announced that she was going to do Formation at the Super Bowl 50, where the Panthers played the Broncos and we lost, sore spot, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? In Super Bowl 50, she said she was gonna do Formation. The cops said that we
This
are
is
not
the
even going to
wackest
protect
list.
you.
Dude, I'm sorry.
They
man.
said we're
You
not even
taking
going
Rolling
to protect you
Stone's
going
list?
out there. So
Rolling
she had to
Stone-
get Nation of Islam to represent her.
Dude, listen to me. If you gonna tell me Formation is a better music video than Thriller, I'm worried about you.
I didn't say that. Thriller is my
I'm just
top.
telling you. You use the
Thriller
Rolling
is my top.
Stone.
Don't talk to me about that because I didn't say
I'm
it.
telling
I'm telling you
you,
that it got
you-
voted by Rolling
you did
Stone.
say it.
reference
You did
Rolling
You said that it got
Stone.
voted by Rolling Stones as the
You
best
said
of all
Rolling
time,
Stones,
and they
and I
put it
said
above
if you got Formation
I'm
over
telling you what
Thriller,
the Rolling
that's a problem.
is the Rolling Stone magazine. Is that like is that an iconic magazine? Or is it like
So
run
are
of the mill?
we
Like
supposed to take
like
everything
rinky-dink
gospel for them? Like, no.
stuff.
Okay.
Is Rolling Stone rinky dink? Is that like it's not?
I didn't say it's rinky
It's
dink.
not a
I said,
reputable
but
place?
I'm telling you that they ain't always right.
Does Rolling Stone matter? Like, does their opinion matter?
Are you not listening to me?
Oh, okay. Well, the point is,
All right, cool.
they
You keep thinking
chose through
Formation
all
is
of
an
those. They
iconic
chose
song.
through all of
All
those
right, bro.
videos and said that's number 1. And there's a reason they said it was number
I
1.
bet you can't find 5 people that know the words to Formation. I bet you
I
can
bet you
find
can't
5 people that know the
I
words to
bet you
Crazy in Love.
Everybody
I think you
knows.
can find
definitely
5
know
people that know the words to Single Ladies.
They know the national anthem too. They
Anyway,
definitely know that.
Thank you, Nadia. The song is iconic,
Bruh.
and the video is one of the things
It's
that makes
not
it
as
iconic.
iconic as
If
ain't
it's
nothing-
iconic,
listen,
How
It's
is it
iconic.
not? If Rolling
Listen,
Stone
listen.
literally just if number 1,
You
she
just
got
gonna- you
she
gonna
pretty
die
much
on this
got
Rolling
banned
Stone
from doing
hill.
it in the Super Bowl, and she did it anyway. She did it get 5 bites at the sword. I don't know. what I will say, see that's what I'm saying. There's other things that Beyonce has that are iconic that I wanted to put up here, but they're not. But it's not like I didn't want to couple it with Jay-Z. I was trying to have her standalone.
Dude, I can't even remember what Formation sounds like. I gotta
That's
be
not
perfectly
my
honest with
problem.
you. I can't
That
remember.
sounds like a you problem, not
I
a me
know
problem.
I know the song.
I know
All right.
Formation.
I
know
know I've heard
Formation.
it
I
before.
watched it at the Super Bowl. I remember the Miami PD saying they weren't going to protect her. I remember the Nation of Islam saying we will. I remember her coming out in the
So it sounds
Black
like
Panther
the
attire.
performance of
You think anybody?
her,
You think anybody outside?
That is
all
an
the other
iconic
songs,
performance.
all the
It's
other
an
songs
iconic
that
performance and
so
an iconic song.
she didn't perform other songs on the
Is
Super
this
Bowl?
list about the best songs or iconic songs? Is it best or iconic?
Did she perform other songs in the Super Bowl?
No, that was the one that she performed. And then she performed songs with
She
Bruno
performed
Mars.
one song on the Super Bowl.
She performed songs with Bruno Mars, Coldplay, and I forgot who the other person was.
You gonna tell me she did one song for her Super Bowl?
Her song was during the
forgettable.
Super Bowl is Formation. I can pull it
forgettable
up if you want me to.
What you saying?
You want me to pull it up?
You saying that it was a forgettable performance? You just said you couldn't remember who she performed with.
No, I did
Janet
not.
had a better performance.
You don't listen. She did. I said she did. I said she did that one song, and then she did it. Coldplay was up there. Bruno Mars was
I
up
would
there.
agree with Javon.
I don't care.
Listen, Janet's performance literally changed
iconic.
Janet's
about iconic.
Janet literally changed TV with her Super Bowl performance. Just shut it down.
That's fine. She said she didn't mean to.
You can believe that if you want to.
Right? Listen, you can believe Santa Claus is real too if you want.
There's plenty of people that want to. The point is,
I'm just saying. Listen,
we said
at least according to the world. That's the way that love goes. Literally destroyed Billboard charts. Like everybody knows that song. Rhythm Nation.
Everybody knows Crazy in Love, Single Ladies, and Irreplaceable. For sure. And everybody knows Drunken Love. Don't try to play like
you and your recency bias, man. So, of course,
we know talking about recency bias.
You should have put Halo on your list. You should have put Halo on your list.
No, I wasn't gonna put Halo on my list. I was gonna put Love on top of my list because that's one of my favorites. But it's not about favorites. It's about iconic.
Listen, I'm telling you, Halo has a.
I was gonna say,
you know how hard it is to get a billion views on YouTube.
The reason talking about the music video, I'm talking about the song.
I'm talking about the song too. The song went hard. If it didn't go hard, it wouldn't be on the list.
Tell us the lyrics to the song right now.
You want me to? Hold on, I guess you.
No, don't Google it. Tell us. You said the song went hard. Give us the lyrics off the top of your head.
Can you sing the hook?
Y'all haters.
Can you sing the hook?
Naughty mess. Hold up.
Can you sing the hook?
Here you go.
You have to look it up. It's iconic.
Look it up.
I know, right?
You asked a stupid question.
It's iconic. You had to look it up, though. Why is it iconic? You had to look it up.
I didn't have to look it up. I know the song. Y'all said y'all don't. There you go.
No, bro. You should have told us.
You know the lyrics right there.
Told us.
Morgan, can you sing the hook?
If it was iconic, you should have told us.
Can you sing the hook? Can you just sing the hook?
I can tell y'all.
You can okay.
But you go YouTube it.
Anyway, so
let's not let Morgan's choice of formation as number one keep us from pointing out the fact that Danny's list don't have no original songs from Whitney Houston, man. You got no original songs.
It's not Whitney Houston's fault.
You picked the gospel song better than the gospel song.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I picked
2 covers.
I'm gonna tell you why I picked those songs.
That's not even her best gospel song.
I picked those songs.
What's her best gospel song?
What's the joint? It's not. You said Joy, right?
I looked to him.
Yeah, Joy.
No, I looked to him. That's her iconic gospel song.
Hold on, give me a second. I can't remember.
I look to you as a.
I look to you. Yes. That's her iconic gospel song.
Yeah, you're right. I should put.
I know I'm right.
To you on that.
I'm always right.
But to me,
no, you're definitely not.
I'm always right.
Okay, her top song.
You ain't even put. You could have put Shoop.
Her top song would have been "I Love the Lord." Her top gospel song is "I Love the Lord."
But it's okay. Look. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you the reason why I put these
songs. But
I put these songs because they show her diversity. Okay.
Nah, you didn't.
That's not what we're doing. It's not about who's the more diverse.
For an icon, though, to me, for an icon, you got to be able to stretch farther.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what the iconic songs were. You making it.
I love the Lord is her most iconic gospel song.
I love the Lord. That's a good one too, bro. That's a good one too.
Once again,
that's her number one.
Can we have at least like 3 original songs from her? Can we have at least 3? I mean, I will give you the best.
None of these artists.
I'll always love you.
None of these. But that's not her song either, though. That's not her song.
I know, but I'm giving you that.
That's the sad part of it.
But anyway, but it's not the sad part. That's the good part because she literally took other icon songs. Yeah, that's on my list too.
I understand what you're saying, but number one,
but that's with Mariah.
I'm Every Woman from Chaka Khan. You need to stop that right now.
Yes, she did.
You need to stop that right now.
So y'all singing? Y'all think people are playing Chaka Khan's version of "I'm Every Woman" right now?
When people. Bruh,
I know when you sing that song, you say Chaka Khan in it.
All right,
but you're not. If you're saying Chaka Khan, it's because you're singing the Whitney Houston version, though.
The Whitney Houston version is the Chaka Khan version.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
It's like
Literally the
it's
same
like when
thing.
you watch Dreamgirls. It's like when you watch Dreamgirls and Beyonce took Effie's song. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And then made that joint. What's the name of that?
You
What was the name of
realize
the
that
song?
Beyonce got out sang in Dreamgirls like every time, right?
What does that have to do with
What does that have
anything
to
we
do with
talking about
anything?
right now? They got a date. They got one thing to do.
What does that have
I
to do
mean,
with
the
what I said?
icon wouldn't let that happen. I'm just saying, the icon wouldn't let that happen.
So
Don't lie
you
to
mean
yourself.
how Mariah
So
I was
Beyonce
saying
not an
Whitney?
icon?
You
Are
want to
you
talk about
saying
how
Beyonce
Mariah
not
I
an
was saying
icon?
She
Whitney?
did not, sir.
You want to say how
Are you
Mariah I
saying
was saying
Beyonce
Whitney?
not
Mariah
an
out
icon?
saying Whitney
All
win.
right. I'm just saying.
Are
In the
you
Mariah
same
out
saying
song
saying
you
Whitney
just
win.
chose.
Wait, are you saying Beyonce's not an icon? Is that what you said? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying that.
That's
I'm
what it
saying
sounds like.
that
You
I
said
ain't
an
say that.
icon wouldn't have let that happen.
if she
That's
was
what
number
you said.
one, if she was, I'm saying she's. Hey, if
So
Is
she's
she an
number
icon or
one,
not?
Can I ask a
she
question?
wouldn't let that happen.
Can I ask a
Is
Michael
Beyonce
question?
Jackson
an
wouldn't
icon
have
or
never
not?
let that happen.
Can I ask a question? Are you talking about a movie? You
Yeah,
talking about in
because
the
you said
movie?
artist. Because you said artist, right?
But you mean in the scripted movie?
But it's a movie where you're singing and performing, though, right?
But it's a script.
Yeah, but
So,
nah, Daddy's talking about performance of the song.
Does Janet Jackson not do choreography in her
Wait,
dances?
but in
Where are
that
you
case,
going with this, man?
so
I'm saying you saying it's scripted,
you
like
telling
it's
me Mariah
practice
Carey could
because
have
it's a
came in
movie.
there? Who would have came in there and outsung Jennifer Hudson on that song?
Nobody.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a moot point then, isn't it?
Whitney Houston would have.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would
No,
have.
Well,
Yes, she
no,
y'all. I don't know
She would
what.
have.
I don't know
no, she
what
wouldn't.
point is trying to be made here, because the point of this discussion is not about who sings
All right.
better. It's
All right.
about who has the more iconic song.
Hey, that's my role on the show, though. I'm
Every
consistent in
time,
my
man.
role of the show.
You don't
Every
have a
week.
role
You
on
do
the show, bro. Your role on the
no,
show,
man. Diddy fulfills his role every day. Diddy's hot
your
take.
role on
This
the
is my
show is
role
to
on the
win,
show.
bro. That's what you're
This
supposed
is
to
a
be
weird
doing.
role that you have embraced.
It's not to do that. It's to win.
I don't know why.
That's the point.
It's just really weird.
That is the point, bro. You're supposed to be winning. Like that's the whole point of doing all of this.
Diddy's like, I'm just gonna have the
Hey,
weirdest damn
I'm
list.
just here with honesty and truth. Y'all can
Nah,
make
bro.
y'all
Nah,
list.
you
might
took the
be
dub
honest.
already because you didn't even you said that the 5 songs that you gave. You said the 5 songs that you gave were the reasons that she's the icon.
We didn't even get into that.
We ain't even got to that part of the show yet. You like, nope, these 5 songs is why.
That's what
What?
I'm saying. I gave my reasons first. These were my
Your
reasons.
reason is that she takes other people's songs.
Yes, she literally improves on other people's songs.
She didn't improve on Shaka Khan's song.
Y'all see that? Okay, she didn't improve on it. Okay,
wait.
But it's
You want you see you want to point to the quote there, but read the whole quote.
Listen, I'm saying that the reason that I use these songs is right.
It's
The reason that I
but
use
that
the
list
songs
was
is
damn
valid.
trash.
Let's
That
get
list
into
was
the
trash.
reasons. Let's get into the reasons why we believe our artist is the most iconic of them.
All right, go ahead, Morgan.
How am I starting?
Because he started, so we go backwards.
Now let me start because I'm out of
Okay,
here.
go. We already heard your excuses,
Oh,
Daddy.
right.
We already heard your.
Y'all know-
Yeah, you literally didn't even say. You
y'all
literally
not
said
even gonna let me talk no more. I can't even talk no more.
No,
No,
go ahead,
you
Daddy.
go ahead.
Nah, I
Go
quit,
ahead.
bro.
Go
I'm
ahead,
out.
bro. Go ahead, man.
No,
Go
bro,
ahead.
go.
Go ahead, dude.
No, listen. Whitney Houston. All right, so Whitney Houston did not have.
I can't stop crying.
Whitney Houston did not have Michael Jackson. Yes, she had Quincy Jones and she had a lot of promotion. She did not have the biggest pop star of all time, Michael Jackson, right? And she did not have social media like Beyonce has. Okay, she didn't have social media like Beyonce.
Whoa.
Beyonce
Don't
is the
Beyonce like she only blew up because of social media. That's BS.
I'm not saying I didn't
Beyonce
say only.
was Beyonce before social media.
I
bro.
didn't say only. I didn't say only.
Man,
I'm saying that
you need to let
social
him.
media.
He got to keep stuff in his foot.
I'm
in
sorry,
his mouth,
bro.
man.
I need
Social
I'ma
media,
shut up.
but social media
shut up.
definitely
I'ma
helped
shut up.
Beyonce though, right?
I'm gonna shut up. Man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
In the 90s. All right. When y'all say Michael Jackson was still killing the game,
he was.
Who has right now the most awards of a female artist? Whitney Houston, right?
No. That's
yeah,
absolutely
she
correct.
got the Guinness book. She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most
Oh, you said most awards, period.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, bet. Okay, I thought I was about to
it's
catch
still
you
a
up real
fact.
quick.
It's still a
Go ahead.
fact right now. It's
Continue.
in the Guinness Book of World Records. Whitney Houston has the most awards as a female artist.
Kids get participation trophies all the time, but I digress.
Participation?
Hey, listen, go ahead.
Beyonce don't got them.
Oh, she
Beyonce
does.
don't got them.
We ain't got to it yet. Go
Beyonce
ahead.
don't have them. She not in the book.
Continue, sir.
Also, I believe Beyonce is not as good a singer as Whitney, and she is not as good of a performer as Janet. She's not as good a performer as Janet Jackson. If there were no Whitney Houston and Janet Jackson, Beyonce doesn't exist today.
I mean,
Okay?
that's the most sensible thing you just said all day. That's the most sensible thing. You literally making up my argument, but go ahead.
What kind of stupid logic is that?
It makes perfect sense. She took the best things that she could from Whitney Houston, the songs and the ballads. Halo is a ballad, is a banger.
She took it though.
I'm saying she used the best things from Whitney Houston.
He's saying she's influenced by both.
She was influenced. She used the best things
of
Whitney Houston and the best parts of Janet Jackson, and she made herself a star. She's not as good a singer as Whitney Houston though is, right?
Who do you compare to Whitney Houston singing for wise in life? No, don't do that, Javon.
I say it every day. No. Her day.
No. Continue, Danny. I'm sorry.
I say it every day. I'll be mad at me all you want.
I'll put Jennifer Hudson and Aretha Franklin.
This Negro.
Those three singers.
Negro said Jennifer Hudson.
What did you say?
Jennifer Hudson is the most powerful, is one of the more powerful singers today. Right?
I mean, she's the best. She's as good.
Doesn't mean
I'm talking about her.
Houston.
Why not?
You say you can't use influence as an argument when you use 3 cover songs.
Okay, but if you are influenced and you do it better, though, that's what I'm saying. If you're going to be influenced by something, at least improve on it, right? If you're going to be influenced by something, improve on it.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, I agree with you on that.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's my only point. If
you improve on one of those songs,
okay. The national anthem she improved on from everybody in the world trying to sing.
Jennifer Hudson had a banging national anthem too, bro.
It wasn't better than Whitney's.
No.
Whitney is a standard for the national anthem, and that's not debatable.
If you say so.
Nah, you can ask anybody.
I just said if you say so. Go on, though. You done, Danny?
You have anything else?
I'm done. I ain't talking to y'all no more.
No, go ahead. I disagree with you.
I agree with you.
Just agreed with you. Me and Morgan just agreed with you.
Also, my last point, Whitney Houston, wasn't she the first female artist to have a platinum selling record? I believe historically she was the first female artist to have a platinum selling record. And I believe she was the first to have 10 times platinum records, I believe. And that's tough right there.
I mean, I could believe it, but I would think it would be black.
I'm trying to find. I can't find
black female artists.
No, I think female. Period. I don't think it's just black artists.
Did Madonna go platinum?
I don't think so. I think Whitney was the first one to do it. I believe.
I find that strange. If Madonna couldn't, Madonna has more record sales. I think the only person that has more record sales than Madonna. Period. Is wait a minute. Let me look.
We gotta look this up.
I'm pretty sure. I
think
Madonna. Okay. All right. I got a little bit of for you.
For female artists,
she was the
number one.
She was the first female artist to have. No, that's not even it.
I think for female artists, Madonna is number one. She was
first 3 diamond certified. She is the first with 3 diamond certified albums. I don't know where you getting that other thing from.
Did you have anything else that you wanted to add, Danny, before Javon gives us his reasons?
I'm done.
All right, Javon, why is Janet the most iconic?
Oh, all right, here we go.
Because of Michael Jackson.
Oof. You gonna You gonna let him kick it off like that?
All right.
Just straight in the crotch. Huh?
I'm just go. I'm not even listening to his food because we're not gonna act like it wouldn't be a hard thing to do to follow up when your brother is literally one of the biggest artists in the world, because it's not like every singer whose sibling comes out and does something good blows up like that, right?
Venus
Y'all
and
heard
Serena.
from Solange lately?
Venus and Serena.
Okay.
Hey, don't be trying to play.
Solange
Don't
is
be
selling
trying to
music.
play Solange now.
Solange is selling music. It's selling
Don't
records.
disrespect Solange.
Is Solange as big as Beyonce?
Solange is
Nobody's
selling
as big
records
as
though.
Beyonce.
That's my point.
Nobody's
All right.
as big as
Anyway,
Beyonce.
that's my point.
I think Solange
You
is to
said Venus
Beyonce
and Serena.
as
Who's
Janet
better,
is to
though?
Michael.
Is Venus as good as Serena?
Solange is to Beyonce what Janet is to Michael.
Oh, hell.
Wait, what now? Say it again.
Solange is to Beyonce
I might leave.
what Janet is to Michael.
I might leave.
Nah,
I might leave.
no.
I might leave.
You're being
We learned that in
disrespectful.
school.
You're being disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful.
You're being disrespectful.
Solange got fans out here, bro.
That's not the point. That's not
y'all are being disrespectful because Solange has legit fans out here. I'm not playing.
Dude, bro, there are people on this planet. There are a large amount of people on this planet. Once again, I like Solange music. There are a large amount of people on this planet who don't know who Solange is.
That's correct.
Sure.
There ain't a lot of people that don't know who Janet Jackson is.
I'm saying on the scale though, if Michael Jackson is here, okay, and Janet is here,
Janet ain't there, bro. You
saying you think Janet Jackson is as popular as Michael Jackson?
I think Janet if Michael is here,
don't say it.
Janet right here.
Oh, I was about to say.
You think Janet has 70% of the popularity of Michael Jackson?
I think she's just as well known as Michael Jackson.
Okay. All right.
You don't get Super Bowl. You don't get Super Bowl performances if you ain't known.
You're right. Beyonce did do that. Twice.
But Janet did it first. Janet did it first.
Well, she's older, so that makes sense.
So because that's the dumbest damn thing.
No, it's not. Okay. It makes absolute sense. She would do it first because she's older than Beyonce.
Hold on.
Let me look and see how old Janet is.
Janet walked so Beyonce could run. All right, let's get that straight.
Oh God, right? Here it goes.
Let's get it straight.
Yeah, shut up.
She opened doors for Beyonce. Let's keep it real.
Of course she did. I mean, she's 15 years older than Beyonce, so.
What's your point?
Of course.
So you make my point.
Well, you said I made a dumb point.
I'm sorry. I got one more point.
Janet did it first, and I was explaining that
because let's be real. Janet was before both Whitney and Beyonce. She was killing it before both of y'all. So let's just remember that. Let's just remember
that matters because
no. What are you talking about?
That matters
The
because
Soul is a classic album, dude. A classic album.
Can you give me one? So I just want to go back to
one more.
You think Janet Jackson is more popular?
I just want to go back to you.
Janet Jackson is more popular than Whitney Houston. I'll say that joint right now. Hold on. Time out. Whitney's profile was raised by her passing, but before she passed, Whitney was more. Listen.
Do you all right? No. Do you think Janet Jackson's scandal? Do you think Janet Jackson's scandal was as big as Whitney Houston's scandal?
Yes, it's bigger.
Janet Jackson had multiple scandals too.
What was the other scandal?
Which scandal are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shutting down, literally shutting down the Super Bowl.
Her and when her and what's my dude's name with Dayton?
Who, Jermaine Dupri?
No.
Oh,
Dang.
I know.
I want to say it was JoJo.
JoJo.
From hold on.
Okay,
you talking about Mary J. Blige, bro?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think about Mary J. Blige, but Janet's scandal was way bigger.
Okay,
but she had more than one.
Let's be real.
I don't mind being wrong.
Her hidden baby. Yeah. But let's be real.
I think that's what I'm talking about, Nadia.
Right. Whitney's scandal was she was doing crack. The white people don't care about that. Don't nobody care. Nobody care about that.
If it's Whitney Houston, they do.
What did you say? You said white people don't care about people
they
doing
don't care about that. I didn't say they don't care about Whitney Houston. I just said
they cared about that Oprah interview.
What cared about
that Oprah interview.
Nobody cared as much as the Super Bowl, as much as a breast that literally changed halftime shows. Come on,
bro. When Whitney Houston went on with Barbara Walters, and said crack is whack.
I was there. I was there. I watched.
You were in the room.
It's literally.
I'm saying I watched it.
It's literally
I was about
It's
to say,
literally
dang,
a
how you
thing
get it in
now.
there?
You asked me which
20
one.
years
time
later,
out.
people
You
are still
asked-
saying that.
You don't think,
Bro, we literally still say crack is wet.
and we not talking in the Super Bowl, and Janet Jackson's performance isn't mentioned in the Super Bowl as much. We still
No,
to this
it's
day.
It's just once a year. They
Nah,
talk
nobody
about it
talks
every
about
time. Every time the Super Bowl comes around, they talk
Music,
about it.
man. They
Nobody
literally
talks about Janet Jackson's breast
Time
being
out.
out when
on social
we talk
media.
about
They literally have a day where they give her flowers because of that bull. They literally have a day where a
I have missed it
hashtag
every year.
for that day.
Yo, y'all
I
realize
miss it
that
every year.
when Whitney
Yes,
Houston
you
died,
get on the Super Bowl because you are iconic.
y'all
You
realize
get on
when
the Super
Whitney
Bowl. They
Houston
don't just
died,
have nobody up
the
in the Super
literal
Bowl.
federal government flew their flags at half mast because
Wait a minute.
the
BJ.
passing of an
Wait a
icon.
Wait a minute, BJ. Wait a minute.
He's not
Wait a
wrong.
minute.
He's not wrong. He's not
I
wrong.
cannot let that slide right there, cuz you.
He's not wrong though.
No.
He got a point. No, he got a
bro.
point.
Go back.
No,
Hey,
no.
I guarantee you. Google it.
YouTube was not created to show
It
Janet
Google
Jackson's titty.
Google it, dude.
That is
Google
not a
it.
thing.
It's
was
part
a-
of it.
hey.
It's anyway.
Oh God.
Her concert performances are literally copied by every single female artist out there, including Beyonce.
Oh my God.
That whole thing that you were talking about, where she riding the dude on the thing, I see like 3 or 4 other artists still do that right now.
I will
Her
say
style,
that. I will
her
say that
fashion
more.
is literally copied by every.
I will say that
All these
more
artists are
today's
her
artists.
children.
Yeah, more
All these
today's
artists are her
artists are copying Janet than Beyonce.
All
for
these
sure.
artists are her children, and they'll say it. Beyonce will say that joint too.
Nobody's gonna say they're her children.
Beyonce, listen.
Nobody's gonna say that.
You don't think Beyonce would say that she's inspired by Janet's performances and Janet's career? It
Not
didn't
just
influence her. You don't think she would say it influenced her?
Not just Janet.
She's a damn liar, though.
No, I said not just Janet.
Anyway, don't matter. She's part of it.
Hey,
just like Morgan.
Well,
said,
Janet is 55.
Like said. I mean, just
Janet
like
is 55 and Beyonce is 40.
Real quick.
So
I'll say something real quick, because Rolling Stone has an article that says how Nipplegate created YouTube. And since we using Rolling Stone as a verifiable source now,
can we use Rolling? If we going Rolling, okay, we using Rolling now.
But
right. I mean, we're using Rolling Stone, I guess.
But that's historical. That is historical. That's not opinion. There's a difference. Your little article. One is historical.
Hold up on that little article. You know what? You being mad, spicy, and disrespectful tonight. I don't like it.
Hey, this fool just compared Solange to Janet, so I gotta smash.
I said no. I
gotta smash that.
You did definitely do that.
I'm saying in comparison to Michael Jackson,
you're not gonna be rude.
Y'all are sitting here telling me, nah, man, because for 5 weeks y'all been sitting here telling me that Michael Jackson is untouchable, and then you gonna sit here and say that Janet Jackson is 75% of Michael. That can't. Two things can't be true.
Artist, there are not many artists that can stand up to Janet Jackson, bro. Period on earth ever.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm talking about in comparson to Michael, though. Y'all are telling me that Michael Jackson.
You don't compare people to Michael Jackson. We just talked about this.
We are comparing.
You know what? Hold on, Danny. I could make timeout. I could make the comparison between Michael's hits and number one. Since you like to say Michael had a hot 10, whatever.
12. Hot Krispy Kreme does.
Janet has had a hot 30 plus.
Has she though?
I'm not going to listen. I'm not. Y'all not going to catch me. Y'all not going to get me in these streets.
80s not okay. No. Y'all not going to do this to me. I got you. Since you don't want to believe me. Okay. Her first album was 82. Control came out in 86. Janet, her Rhythm Nation was 89. Velvet Rope was 97.
82 to 2022 is 30 years. That's today.
Janet, listen. Velvet Rope came out in 97. All For You came out in 2001. Demita Joe came out in 04. She's had albums all the way up to 2015, bruh.
You listening to
good albums?
She's had albums.
2015.
She has been putting out music.
Demita Joe?
But has it been?
Demita Joe? The same song that you was just talking about.
Has it been?
The song that she be riding that dude to? That's off Demita Joe.
So
I don't
you
remember
saying
how it was.
now? I
I
just want to
remember
be
at the point.
clear. I just want to be clear. You are saying that her 30-year run is comparable to Michael Jackson's
I just said
30-year
that.
run.
Listen to me. All I'm saying,
75%.
I'm praying you're not
you
saying
keep
that.
saying you. All right, even if I said that she is 75% of Michael Jackson, I wouldn't be that wrong.
Okay.
Well, the fact that you said that wrong means that you know that you're wrong.
No,
You
I'm just saying, like, well, it's not far off.
you
You know what
literally
I'm saying?
admitted
That's
that
not
you're
far.
wrong.
Let me use the word far off. I can make the argument that the same amount of people that know Michael Jackson know Janet Jackson. You don't think so?
I definitely do not.
Wow.
Not on the merit of Janet
bro.
Jackson by herself.
Nope.
The
No
people
way.
that know Michael and Janet know Michael and Janet because they made songs together. Like they
made one song together, dude.
Yeah, they made Scream. That's it.
Okay, but
stop that. You see,
but
every time you
Michael,
talk, you just be making it wrong.
Michael and Jermaine wrote music for her though. Like what's the difference? I'm saying
Janet wrote songs for him too.
Yeah, sure. They wrote songs for their family, of course. If you know Michael Jackson, you can't say, "Oh, the same people."
Once again,
the same people who know Will Smith
I'm
know Janet.
gonna use the Solange model since you want to compare her to Solange.
Okay.
You think Solange is 75% of Beyonce?
No, I don't. I don't think. But I don't think Janet is 75% of Michael. I'm saying that
she ain't got.
If you're saying that
she ain't got as many classic. I can literally give you like 5 classic albums that are hits.
Okay,
crossover hits. Velvet Rope is a crossover hit.
I don't know about that, Nadia.
Oh, I thought you were saying that Velvet Rope ain't no crossover hit. Go on and say it. Go on about your Beyonce, man. Because I know what you're going to say, but go on. Because y'all crazy. If you don't think she is 75% as famous as Michael Jackson, you crazy.
Hey,
you don't get
Morgan.
You don't do Super Bowls if you're not there.
I want
all
you
3
to,
artists have done Super Bowls, so
I want you to make your argument
for the record.
without
Whitney
saying the Illuminati.
She ain't singing albums.
I don't need to mention the Illuminati when it comes to Beyonce, but I will say
Illuminati.
That Danny wants me to make my argument without saying anything about the Illuminati.
What?
Literally, that's how formation starts. Since you were asked about the lyrics earlier, and I said that earlier, but y'all weren't listening.
I just said you can't bring up the
literally starts
Illuminati.
a song with y'all
can't bring up the Illuminati.
I just wanted you to sing the hook. That's all.
That was my one request, and you already broke the rule.
I did it. You weren't listening, but anyway.
Daddy, go. Morgan, go ahead, man.
I did it. So I'm trying to figure out where I should start with my argument for Beyonce. I mean, now you know what? I'm gonna go back to it because Danny said earlier that Whitney has more awards than any other. Did you say any other female artist? Or any other artist? Period.
Any other female artist.
All right, any other female artist, and I give all the credit in the world to that because again, I need to make sure I reiterate that all of these people are icons. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, we are nitpicking here.
So when we come back to the awards,
I know now.
Let's just take a wild guess at how many Grammys Beyonce has. Shoot in the dark.
She got plenty.
Just shoot in the dark.
We know she is the most.
40,
okay, but that's great. I'm glad that we could start.
What was
there.
her competition?
I'm sorry.
Did this before.
Well, you said Janet Jackson's been dope this whole time.
She has been.
Oh well,
she has.
Then she whooped her, and
she whooped her.
Had Janet had any Grammys anytime recently at all? How many Grammys? You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna look up how many Grammys Janet.
Okay, I'll do that for you. I got you.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm gonna look it up for that.
Hey, Morgan, don't do that.
It's actually 28.
We gonna. I mean, we gonna sit here and act like
It's actually 28. It's actually 28 Grammys, and she's been nominated 79 times. Cool. 79 times. Beyonce's been nominated for a Grammy, and she's won 28 of them. She has more than anybody else. She's tied. She has more than anybody else female, and she's tied with Quincy Jones as second all time. So there's some guy that's like a musical composer or something that's number 1 right now, but I think she's only down like 3, so she'll get that soon. Then we don't have to worry about that. So let's start there. She's prolifically smashing and she's 40. She's 40 years old at having accomplished this.
Is she?
She is 40 years old. Correct.
She's 40.
Yes. So we already got the accolades. She got insane accolades. She's worth $440 million as of 2021. I took the liberty of looking up how much Janet Jackson's worth, and it's not $440 million. It's 190, which is awesome. Again, we're nitpicking. You know what I'm saying?
So
190
so
million.
we're talking about money. Okay.
190 million.
I
Well, we're
didn't know
talking
that
about
money
icons.
had anything to do
Well,
with being
we're talking about
iconic.
icons.
Don't do your thing.
Let's go to quote.
Whitney
Let's
Houston.
go to
Whitney
quote.
Houston is dead.
You're talking about somebody being an
Go ahead with
icon.
it.
When you're talking about somebody being an icon, you're talking about them changing something in
Whitney
the
Houston's
culture.
dead.
You're talking about them changing something in the culture or doing something that is so famous within the culture that people can mention it and not even have to put a name to it, and you already know what they're talking about, right? So, like, we know what this means. If we walking outside and somebody does like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody needs to tell you. If you see somebody walking outside, you see somebody do like this, you already know what they're doing. Madonna, Vogue, right? Beyonce's got lyrics that are done like that. She's got
So Janet
dances
don't got that?
like that. I'm sorry?
Janet don't have that?
Whitney Houston has it too.
Which one?
How about Rhythm Nation? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody know that.
We just said crack is whack.
Oh no, look, I'm not saying they don't have any. I'm not saying they don't have any, but Beyonce has multiple though. Beyonce has multiple.
She said you can be an icon and be broke.
A lot of them. Hey, Mike Tyson was an icon. He went broke.
He went broke, but he's not broke.
No, he ain't broke now, but he was definitely broke for a minute.
So I'm just bringing up the money to say, because that also buys her, that's a part of her iconography. That's another thing she's the icon for, is her being able to take. So another thing that she's up there for, you know what I'm saying, for her to make the deal for Ivy Park, she was shopping around to multiple shoe companies to come through to partner with, you know what I'm saying, and she walked out of a meeting with Nike because there was not enough black representation in the room. So she walked out and got a deal with Adidas. She did that in multiple rooms. She's such an icon that Disney partnered with her to do another version of Lion King, and she literally used Disney's money to make a movie strictly about black people and black love on their dollar, and made an entire album with it too, just to uplift black people. And Disney paid for it all, right? I don't think, if you're not an icon, an extreme icon, I don't think you can pull that off. So she did that as well. She literally is the only black female to headline Coachella. It's literally called Beachella.
Coachella, man.
What did you say about Coachella? What did you say about Coachella?
You care about no Coachella
at all.
People don't care about Coachella.
I mean,
I want you to Google the top music festival in America, or the world for that matter.
I said, go ahead, man. Finish.
Oh, okay. Well, you just made a stupid point, so I just want to make sure.
I didn't make a stupid point. I said I don't care. I said I don't care about no Coachella.
Well, you don't count as masses, and you definitely don't count as far as like being able to declare somebody an icon or not. That takes a whole lot of people. And
I never said she wasn't an icon, dude.
Okay, so we're talking about
we got three icons and trying to figure out who's more of an icon. And my point is that Beyonce doesn't do any. Listen to me. Beyonce doesn't do any of this. Beyonce doesn't do any of this if it's not for Janet.
Oh, that's BS.
Make headline Coachella.
That's BS.
Tool. James Addiction.
Oh, so you missed what I said. I said the first black woman to headline Coachella. So
I'm just saying that these are all
people.
Probably
weren't listening. It's fine.
These are people that headline Coachella. That's all.
I'm saying these are the people that you're comparing her to, and I don't know.
Listen, it's fine.
The Cure.
It's all right.
Coldplay is dope. I've heard of Coldplay. I know they are.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to listen.
The Peche Mode.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that, dude.
Hey, listen.
You ever heard of the Peche Mode?
Oh, you don't know what Coachella is? Is that what you're saying?
I know what Coachella is. I'm just saying I've never heard of some of these artists that headlined it.
Okay, well, I'll let you.
I know Bjork. I'll
let you continue to name stupid things.
Rage Against the Machine. That's a good one.
Anyway,
I'm not doing what he said.
As I said earlier, when we were talking about formation, because you guys are trying to play it did get voted as the top music video of all time by the Rolling Stone. Which, I mean, to you guys, it may just be a sneeze at magazine. They don't know anything. They're not important in the culture at all.
I didn't say it's not important to the culture.
I mean, your face is the words that you
question. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Do
Sure you
other
can.
hold on, stop. Do other
Outcast.
magazines do these lists?
I'm sure they
Does
do.
the Source have a list? Source do lists all the time, right?
Do you think the
I'm
Source
just asking a question.
is as
Answer my
iconic?
question though. Answer my
Do
question.
you think
Answer
the
my
Source
question.
is as iconic as the Rolling Stone?
I just want you to answer my question. So
It seems
Source
irrelevant.
does lists, right?
They do.
Okay. So do all the so if I said, well, the Source said this, like
Yes,
that's
I do,
just
Khalid.
as viable as Rolling Stone, right?
She doesn't have competition. She's got Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Adele. Are we
Rihanna
trying to
was
say
not
that
her
there are no
Adele is
really
not her
famous?
damn competition. You need to stop that.
How many? Wait, give me a second. Let me look up how many
Adele is
Grammys
not
Adele
her
has.
damn
Wait,
competition.
give me
man.
1 second. How many Grammys does Whitney Houston have? Oh, okay.
A lot.
How many Grammys does Janet
A
Jackson have?
lot.
I didn't say that
Oh, you
Rolling
sure?
Stone wasn't. Huh?
Are you sure? Wait, no.
What'd you say?
I'm trying
was
to
your
go off
question?
the point that you guys just tried to make. How many?
I didn't make the
Okay,
point. What are you
Danny's
talking
looking up
about?
Whitney. You're looking up Janet's,
I
right?
said she got 5 Grammys.
Who does? Janet?
Janet, she got 5 Grammys.
All right, give me 1 second.
So
Since
we're
you
not
said
gonna
that-
act like it was in a different time, though.
Nah, you said she doesn't
Okay,
have any
cool.
competition. Give me a second.
I didn't say she doesn't have competition.
You
She
did say
said
that. You said who was her
I said
competition.
Adele ain't her damn competition.
How is Adele not a competition when Adele has 15 Grammys?
Adele,
Adele has more Grammys than both of your icons combined. Does she not?
and
Is
you
that a
don't
fact?
Okay, so all right.
I
So
don't
how
think
is that
that's
not
true.
competition?
I don't think
Please
that's
explain
true.
how that's not competition.
I'm
don't
just
think that's
saying,
true.
like, is the Grammys
Oh,
now
you don't
are a
think
lot,
it's you? Look it up.
the
Look it up real
Grammys
quick.
now
Don't
are a
Google,
lot
right?
different
I
than they
see the
were
screen
back
flashing off your
during
glasses.
Janet's heyday, bro.
It doesn't matter. It does. Did Janet have competition back then?
Actually, yeah.
How many Grammys does she have again?
I
5.
just said she got 5.
All right, bet. So we're gonna count. We're gonna count tonight since Danny doesn't
Count
believe.
what? I
Well,
counted for you.
Danny said he doesn't believe it. So I just want to,
Adele is not Beyonce's competition.
How
Means
is
you on
Adele
the,
not
hold on.
Beyonce's
Time
competition?
out. Competition means you're on the same level as somebody. Adele ain't on the same level as Beyonce, man.
Adele has 15 Grammys.
So is Adele an icon?
We're talking about competition for
Is
Grammys.
Adele an icon?
Context matters, right?
Time out. Is Adele an icon?
She's on her way.
Okay, so if she ain't an icon, how could she be on the level of an icon?
Because we're talking about Grammys and context matters. So we're actually talking about Grammys.
It's not. If I said, time
it
out.
doesn't?
Stop.
No,
I
you
said
said no. We're not
stop.
talking about Grammys.
I said
No,
Adele.
I said we are talking
Stop.
about Grammys.
I said Adele is not on Beyonce's level.
Okay.
And then you said, yes, she is. So I'm saying if you consider Beyonce to be an icon, then Adele must be an icon.
I didn't say yes, she is, because we were talking about Grammys. Again,
You
keep
said
taking
she's
it out of context.
on her way.
You keep talking about
You said
content.
she's on her way, right?
That's because you just asked me that question, but that's not when it first came up. Okay,
Yes,
so when
it
it
is.
first
That's
came up, we were
exactly what I
talking about
said.
Grammys. You said who was our competition when we were talking about Grammys.
No.
And somebody and either Danny
Somebody
said that,
in here said Adele, read Adele's name, and I said Adele ain't on her,
No,
ain't
Morgan
her
said
competition.
that. Morgan said that.
Beyonce stated.
I know that Janet. I know Beyonce has said Janet is a role model on more than one.
Okay,
occasion,
so can I reiterate for him,
more
because
than
I
one
think he might have
occasion,
came in late. Khalid, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Khalid.
on more than one occasion.
So I never refuted that. What I have said is that Janet Jackson's 15 years older than Beyonce, so it makes perfect sense that Janet Jackson would inspire Beyonce because she was 0 years old when Janet started her career. So it makes perfect sense that if Janet is an icon, which I've already acknowledged, that she would inspire Beyonce, who is also an icon, which we've already acknowledged as well, right?
So my point is that Janet walked so Beyonce can run.
Okay,
Which means Janet's level of being an icon is higher than Beyonce's.
No, it doesn't. That's nonsense.
Because she has inspired a legion of people below her. The people that are inspired by Beyonce are being inspired by Janet. Remember that.
Like we said, without Whitney Houston and Janet Jackson, Beyonce does not exist.
You can say that.
Even Beyonce would say that. Even Beyonce would say that, though.
You can say that as much as you like, but it doesn't make it necessarily true. There are more than those. Those are not the only two inspirations that Beyonce had on Earth.
But they broke the barriers. They're responsible for breaking the barriers for
Mariah Carey did too. You said
Mariah Carey
Brandy
ain't break no barriers for
Brandy
Beyonce.
did. The Supremes did too, did they not?
Mariah Carey didn't break any barriers for Beyonce.
As a matter of fact, let me get into the other reasons why Beyonce.
Do you think that Do you think Janet Jackson broke barriers that allow Beyonce to become the global icon that she is now? Yes or no? Very question.
She's a global icon. Yes.
I never said she wasn't.
I've never said that Janet and Whitney didn't influence Beyonce. I never said that once.
So here's my point.
But wait. But to your point, if somebody else comes in to Danny's point, actually, if somebody else comes in and takes, and you also agree with them, actually, somebody else comes in and you do you have a body of work, and then somebody else comes and does their body of work, and that body of work is just as good, if not greater than that person, that doesn't dwarf them under the other person, right? Like we talked about this before. Julius Erving inspired Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan is pretty much considered a GOAT by everybody in the world, right? Kobe has not surpassed Michael Jordan, but he's on par. But then there are people out here right now that say LeBron James is the GOAT versus Michael Jordan, right?
So in this analogy, Beyonce is LeBron James.
What number does
Michael Jackson?
What number does LeBron James wear and why?
And you think Jordan is better than LeBron. So I'm good. Thank you.
No, I'm making the point that you agreed to and Danny made earlier, that just because somebody came before somebody, if somebody comes behind them and improves upon that process or at least meets it, they're at just the same level. They're not below that person just because they were inspired by them. That's the point that both of you guys agreed to.
I didn't say she's below. I'm saying
you did. You said she's automatically below him. That's what you just said.
What I said was that she's not as good a singer as Whitney, and she's not as good a performer as Janet.
Not as good a performer as Janet
the other stuff that she's done
debatable. That's nonsense.
The other stuff that she has done has been amazing. The business acumen that she has, the connections, the deals, the with Disney, all that stuff is amazing.
Her standing for Black culture more than both of them combined.
I 100% agree with you.
Wait, what now? Okay. Time out. What was that question? What was it?
Beyonce standing for Black culture more than Janet and Whitney combined. I said it. I can say it again if you like.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
That makes her an icon.
Danny, stop. I can't hear her. I can't. Sorry, I can't hear Morgan. What? Say it again.
Beyonce being twice. Beyonce standing up for Black people.
Beyonce standing up for Black people more than
much. Yeah, twice as much. More. Let me not say twice as much. More than both Janet and Whitney combined. That's unquestioned. Please tell me where Janet did it.
That is very questionable.
Where did Janet do it?
You need to listen to Rhythm Nation, dude.
Where did Janet
do it? You need to listen to her music, man. She
talks. She's standing up for Black music as well.
She's standing up for Black people. She's been doing this. She's been doing this a lot longer, dude.
Oh, really?
Janet has absolutely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because she's 55. I keep making that point. You keep
right. So she's farther down the road in her career and her influence.
I said global for Black people. I said do more for Black people than both of those two combined. And you seem to be debating that. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to tell me where Janet Jackson took a stand for Black people.
Whitney Houston married Bobby Brown, bro. Listen.
That is taking one for the team. That is taking one for the team. I will acknowledge that. I will acknowledge that. But while we're talking about Beyonce's iconography, while we're talking about Beyonce's iconography, Beyonce got cheated on by Jay-Z in public, made an entire album about it, stayed with him when she could have left. Right? She stayed with him and when she could have left, even though it was hard. She poured all of that into Lemonade. She poured all of that into Lemonade and inspired a whole generation of people, not just to make it through it and to stick with the people that you fell in love with in the first place, but to continue to and create Black excellence. That's what she's done.
So because she made money off of her situation, that's standing for Black people?
I'm sorry? Are you questioning Beyonce standing for Black people? Is that what you mean?
No, I'm saying you using that specific situation, her
stand with Jay-Z when she could have left him because he cheated on her publicly and everybody knew about it, and she made a whole album about it because she wanted to inspire other people to stay with their significant others, even when it's really, really hard and you're doing it in the public eye.
That's just capitalism. That's not.
Oh, so it doesn't need to be acknowledged when somebody does something and
I didn't say that it does. I'm saying I don't see how that's for Black people. I'm saying I can understand.
Okay, so what's a common trope among black couples?
I'm saying that I can see how you can use it to sell records, and she did that. I'm not.
What's the
I'm
common
saying
trope
how
among
can you?
black? Okay, what's the common
have
trope
we reached the
among
whole Jay-Z
couples,
and
black
Bobby
married
Brown comparison? Have we reached that?
No,
not yet.
Jay-Z's
Okay,
not Bobby Brown.
Not yet. All we're dealing with
that.
at this, all we're dealing with right now is Danny was trying to say that her staying with Jay-Z was
I was
more
asking how that's.
capitalistic.
I'm asking how is that? How did she do that for black people?
Oh,
well,
that's what you said.
One, she admitted that it was very hard for her to stay and she didn't want to, but she did it because she needed to do it for her family, her legacy. It was an example to black people.
The black people in her family.
Jay-Z went to the work.
The black people in her family. I understand that.
No, it was more than black people in her family. I think. I mean, I'm fairly certain that getting cheated on publicly as one of the richest and
then she dropped that album like exclusively on Tidal for like the first 2 weeks or something.
She most certainly did. Yes.
That sounds like capitalism to me. That doesn't sound like.
Oh wait, Nadia, you don't think it was for black love? You think it was just capitalism, right? You think she just wanted to make that? So you think Lemonade was her highest selling album?
I'm staying out of this one.
It sounds more like capitalism than black love.
I'm not going there. I'm not doing it.
You wait. I just want to ask you. So I asked you a question earlier that you didn't answer. What is a common trope for black couples?
Black men don't cheat.
No, Charlamagne tried to create that as a result of what? The fact that black men, okay, you want to play stupid.
What is the argument that y'all having right now?
I don't know. I'm
Danny said that her staying with Jay-Z had more to do with the fact that she was being a capitalist. It wasn't about her. So it's a similar.
I'm not gonna speculate on people's marriages.
It's a similar argument to like. Did Michelle know that they had to put on for black people when Barack took office? Were they aware of the mantle they were carrying for all black people? Or you don't think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. So you don't think Beyonce and Jay-Z are carrying anything?
As a bag of money, a huge bag of money, yeah.
Okay. So it's just about the money for them. Everything they're doing is just about the money.
I didn't say that. I'm saying I'm
trying to figure out where your point is.
If the percentages, all right. So this is what I'm saying. If I'm telling you, all right, I'm going to stay with my husband. We know that my husband or my significant other cheated on me, right? Mm-hmm. Now, what do I do next? I make a whole album. I literally put the album on my husband's platform so that if you want to listen to it and hear the drama that happened, you want to hear Becky with the good hair, you have to go to my husband's platform to hear it.
Can I stop for a second just to point out the fact that you remembered a quotable from Beyonce? That's great. Thank you for giving that. But continue.
I didn't say that she doesn't have quotables, man. The single.
Well, that's a part of being. Okay. That's all I was saying is she has plenty of.
It's not bigger than crack is whack, though.
Part of the culture.
It's not bigger than crack is whack.
Hey, it's not y'all remember Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
This isn't bigger than crack is whack.
No, it's not.
Crazy.
Can I be honest with you, Morgan? Can I be honest, Morgan? Hold on, time out. Number one, you hate when I say this, but it is recency bias, man. She's hot right now. She is like Beyonce's hot right now.
When was Beyonce not hot? At what point in her career?
When Rihanna came out for 5 years.
No, that's a lie.
I mean, I don't understand the question. Like, I don't
understand. You said Beyonce's hot right now. You said Beyonce.
Okay.
When was she not hot? Is all I said. I just asked you a question in response.
What would you like me to say, Morgan? What would you like me to say, Morgan? She's had a very long and successful career. Even going back to Destiny's Child. Like, we all are aware of this,
Morgan.
Like, but you said she's hot right now. She's been hot for the last 25 years, correct?
I would say she's at the peak right now of her career.
Yes.
I think she's at the peak of her career.
Great.
So I don't think she's at the peak of her career. I think
I'm just saying, like, but we're hold on, time out. Danny and I have chosen artists who are at not the bottom of her career, but either dead or is that isn't putting out like music right now, and frankly is, as you said, how old is Janet Jackson right now?
55.
Huh?
She's 55.
She's 55 years old. She's 55 years old. Like
Yes.
kids now aren't listening to Janet Jackson. They're just not.
You're right.
Adults are. Now they might be listening to old Janet Jackson songs because her old songs are still hot. So but right now Beyonce is in her prime. She's one of the top stars right now. But my point is that Janet's influence has been long and strong, bro.
I got one more thing
years
to
older,
say
so
before I get out of here. All right.
I gotta go too. So
right now, I'm taking my wife to Vegas for her birthday this weekend, right? Right now, if you could look up the events in Las Vegas, there are 2 deceased musicians who have literal holograms performing in Las Vegas right now. Guess who they are?
Whitney Houston and who?
Tupac
Shakur.
Great.
Literally,
I love it.
Still making money as a hologram.
Because she did. I'm not trying to be mean, but
she did.
Well, I mean,
she'd be if she was alive, she'd be touring now too. So
she 100% would be.
Are you saying Beyonce and Janet would not have that?
Janet still touring, bro. Let's not.
No, what I'm saying is
still selling out joints.
What I'm saying is, given the exact same circumstance, if Janet and Beyonce were deceased and Whitney was still living, would Janet and Beyonce have holograms?
All I'm saying, I'm just stating the fact. There are a lot of artists who died, who've long died and passed.
Michael Jackson had one too.
There are 2 artists who right now today.
Michael Jackson had one too.
Michael Jackson got Cirque du Soleil. They got Cirque du Soleil for.
So
Michael
what are we doing? Song. What are we talking about?
I'm saying that's iconic. That's iconic. Michael Jackson has.
We've already established the fact that all 3 are icons. We said what makes them a bigger the icon than the other ones. That's the discussion.
That's just adding to my point.
The reason I'm saying this is because all these little girls out here now, all these artists that been out, Brandy, Monica, all of them, Sierra, all of them, Beyonce, Janet's children.
I hate when you say that because
they are. They her children.
It's a really stupid statement.
It's not a stupid statement.
It is a very stupid
children.
Statement. No, they're not.
All of them took from her. No, Britney took from Janet.
They are influenced.
Aguilera took from Janet. All of them.
They are influenced by her. That does not make them her children.
They will literally say that. They will literally.
They do not say they are Janet's children. Nobody
might not use the term children.
Nobody on earth has ever said that aside from her children.
When they ask these artists who are their biggest influences, time out. When they ask these artists who their biggest influences, and you can Google all these interviews.
No need to.
They say Janet.
Show them all the few.
So that shuts the entire argument down.
I'm just telling you. That's why hers is greater.
That shut the whole argument down.
It does for me. Been argued. I mean, my list shut it down.
It doesn't make any sense.
My list shut it down.
No,
let the children
it makes no sense whatsoever, but that's fine.
My list shut it down, so I don't know what more you want.
It didn't.
I'm going to depart from you, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm out here too.
And
y'all know it's past my curfew. I'm about to. I gotta go upstairs. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all next week or 2 weeks from now.
Enjoy Vegas.
If you pop the dance move on the stage with the headset mic, that's generous.
Holla at your boy, son. Holla at your boy.
I don't disagree with that, bro. But like I said, that's an iconic thing that she has without question. But again, Janet has iconic. Janet has iconic. Well, Michael did it too. Don't do that. Michael did it too. Peace out. Michael did it too. I'm not going to continue to argue it because they're not here to defend their people. I'm just going to continue to say what I said before. Beyonce is just as big and just as popular as the other 2 at any point in their careers, right? I said the things before. Y'all can y'all can rewatch the show because I don't want to be unfairly still trying to like convince you guys that Beyonce's the biggest icon. Um, uh, I think for those who missed parts of the show, rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? See what our arguments are, and you can make your decision on who you think, based on our argument, is the biggest icon. Because of course you can go into it thinking like that's the whole point of us doing the show, right? You know what I'm saying? So you can go into it thinking, I think this is the biggest artist, and this and you do that. The fun of the show and the point of the show is to listen to the arguments that we're making on behalf of the people that we chose, and then after that conversation, after you listen to that conversation, see if it changes your mind any, see if it shifts anything, and then make a decision on who you feel like based on the arguments that we made, who made the best argument for their artist. That's what the show is. That's what I'm saying. We put the poll up. That's what it's for. It's not just about doing the top 5 iconic songs. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the top 5 iconic songs. It's about who made the best argument for their person. That's why we chose the people. You know what I'm saying? That's what the competition was this week. The competition this week is who made the best argument for their person being the top icon. That's what we're trying to decide. It's not about, we just gave 5 iconic songs for each artist. You know what I'm saying? But this week, voting wise, it shouldn't be the vote should not be based on just whose iconic list got put together, because we could disagree about which songs are most iconic. Like we were talking about Janet's list. All For You, I think he had All For You on there, but he didn't have Any Time, Any Place on there. And that's like, how do you not have Any Time, Any Place on Janet's list? Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston, Danny had Joy on there, not I Love the Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had Drunken Love at number 5, but you could easily put Halo there. You could easily put Love on Top there. You could easily put Brown Skin Girl. You could easily put Get Me Bodied. You could easily put Don't Hurt Yourself. There's mad songs that you could put at number 5. I think the other 4 that I named are irrefutable. I don't think you could not have them on the list. Maybe if you don't like Formation, you could take Formation off, but you can't take Crazy in Love, Single Ladies, and Irreplaceable off of that list for Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? But that's again why I'm saying about the list. That's again what I'm saying about the list. Like, it's not just about the list this week. It's about who made the best argument for the person that they were defending or bringing to the fore to have the conversation about. Love on Top is my favorite. Yeah, Love on Top is my favorite Beyonce song, and it's not close, to be honest. But again, it wasn't about my favorite songs. It was about which songs are the most iconic. And the songs that I chose with Beyonce are songs that either have a dance associated with it that are a part of the culture, a saying that came from it that are a part of the culture, a movement, a thought, a lyric, something that is a part of the culture that when it's said, nobody needs to attribute it to anything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody needs to tell you it's Beyonce. Like, if you see somebody doing like this, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like Janet. You know what I'm saying? If you see people doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you know what I'm saying? You know they're talking about Rhythm Nation. For Whitney, if you just go Eve, you just do that and everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? All of them have iconic things that are a part of the culture. But again, this week is about who made the best argument for their person. You know what I'm saying? For the person that they would bring it to the fore. That's why I was excited about it, because I thought it'd be a good conversation. Because me and Javon started in on the group, and then Danny said Whitney, and we were like, but he could have chosen anybody. He said Brandy at first, and we talked him out of that because that's just Danny was gonna argue that Brandy was on the level of Beyonce and Janet Jackson. I just want to put that out there. He seriously was gonna do that, and we were like, nah, my guy, don't you even think about it. I can't allow you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we told him, you can't do that. Please don't do that. So again, for those who were not here for the whole show, go back. It's going to post on YouTube in a minute. It's also on my page. It's on the Top 5 Live page, Top 5 Live Nation. If you haven't already joined the group on Facebook, just go on Facebook, Top 5 Live Nation, type it in. You'll see the group. You'll see the poster from tonight. Join the group if you haven't already joined. Tell your friends to join. Next week, I believe we're doing top 5 Christmas songs. And I've been made my list because it's an irrefutable. You can't argue against my list. Like, I can't wait to do that too, because I swear to beans, if we don't all have the same number 1, I'm quitting. I quit. I mean, yes, we are gonna talk about Midnight Mass next week because Danny has not watched it and won't watch it because he don't like scary movies. But uh Danny's not gonna be on the show next week, so we will have somebody else on. So if you guys want to come on and talk about Midnight Mass and give you a Christmas list, cool. Let me know. Hit me in the inbox. And of course, we can't bring everybody on, but we'll figure something out. But next week, I'm fairly certain we're doing top 5 Christmas songs list, and then the week after that, I believe we're doing top 5 Christmas movies. Um, I believe it could change, depending on what y'all come up with during the week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can always hit us in the group page and let us know that you want us to do a topic. Thank y'all again, you know what I'm saying, for watching and riding with us. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, there's two in my head. There are two that should be number one on your list. And I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna save it. Two. Yeah. Three. Three. I'll give you three. Three. Yeah, I guess it depends on how old you are too, though. We'll get to it next week. We'll get to it next week, and we'll definitely talk about Midnight Mass because y'all know I've been having a conversation on my page and in multiple places about Beverly, and we definitely got to have that debate. And that's another top 5 we're gonna do: the top 5 antagonists in like a TV series, a movie. We're definitely gonna do that too. Again, thank y'all so much for watching, man. Our subscribers on Fourth Wall on YouTube are growing. Thank you so much for that. Please, continue to let people know. Continue to let people know, about the show and what we're doing. And if you have any ideas that can make things better, you know what I'm saying. We're trying to get better as things go along. I know I got to get some production quality and stuff in. But we love doing the show, like love it. You know what I'm saying. I was very excited when I came up with the idea, and I was happy and blessed to get Javon and Danny to come on and do with me. So thank y'all, man. Thank you so much for listening. Please spread the word. Let people know about the show. Let them know to go join the Facebook group page. Go on YouTube, type in Fourth Wall Comments, and join and subscribe there so you never miss a show. You always get the indications. And we have a top 5 live playlist for any show that you haven't seen. So if you go on YouTube, matter of fact, let me put the caption up. If you go on YouTube and put in Fourth Wall Comments that you see here, put in Fourth Wall Comments, and as soon as you type that in, you're gonna it'll come up as there's a playlist up there for top 5 live. You can click there. You can also go to, I need to make sure I put that up there as a caption too. You can also go here because Danny made a page. Let's see, /plus. You can also go here to our website, fourthwallpros.com ultra. Matter of fact, I can pull that up real quick and show y'all what I'm talking about, why it's actually easy to go there. Because Danny has upgraded the site to have all of our social media links up here. And you can just click on them joints and go straight to it. Let me screen share real quick for those who are watching. Screen share. So this is also another place that you can find us. Not just for the show, for YouTube, for all our social media links, to buy our comics. Danny's got a thing on 360 Days of Comics that he's doing on TikTok. We got a dope action figure for King Supreme up. The Four Tales podcast, that's another podcast that Danny does. And you got the tab down here for top 5 live. And if you click on it, since we're still screen sharing, it's gonna take you directly. Good family, back for another episode of Top 5 Live. This is episode 17. As you can hear, that's my voice. But it'll take you to the other page, and boom. You know what I'm saying? We got the playlist up there. It'll take you, and the playlist is on our Fourth Wall page. You can just subscribe there, and you get the access to everything. So like I said, that I think I got the link up there now. Yeah, fourthwallpros.com/plus ultra. And it has all of our links up there. You can subscribe to the show so you never miss it. And like I said, I can't say it enough. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Yes, I have watched The Witcher, and I'm getting ready to rewatch it before the new season comes out. I think in a week or two. Um, we'll probably talk about that too because I did love that show. Um, but yeah, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. Um, continue to tell people about us. Like I said, get your list ready for next week, and make sure if you missed anything, if you missed parts of the conversation, with us making our arguments, because again, this week's uh, determination needs to be made off of the arguments that we made for these icons. All of them are icons. We just had, of course, this it's a competition. You had to nitpick things in order to make this list and do it. And if you missed anything, just rewind the show. You can watch it on my page. You can watch it on Fourth Wall Comics on YouTube and down and watch the show. It'll be up in a few minutes. And listen to our arguments, see who made the best argument, and then vote in the group page on Facebook for who had the best, who did the best job representing their icon. And I'm gonna make sure I word it like that on the poll. It's not about what you presently think. It's about the argument. The poll is gonna say who made the best argument for their icon. Um, that way we can do it. So are we really picking the best argument of who we think is the most iconic? I guess we could do both. I geared the show that way this week for who was going, because the challenge of it was I wasn't initially going to take Beyonce. I was willing to take Janet. Y'all know I love Beyonce, but I was willing to take Janet too because I could have made an awesome argument for Janet. The one I wasn't going to take is Whitney because to me, for most iconic, it's only between Janet and Beyonce in my head. Because I mean, when it comes to quotables, things that were done to change the culture, things that we still talk about. And I mean, it's not to say Whitney doesn't have any, but I don't think she has any that match up with what Beyonce and Janet have done in American culture. Period, like just pop culture altogether, but in Black culture too. Like to me, the competition was that's when me and Javon started at. We were talking about it between Beyonce and Janet. Then Danny said Brandy, and we said, if you don't get the F out of here, and then he brought in Whitney. That's how it came about. So I mean, we could do a poll for both, or like I could find a way to combine it. But to me, it should be about the best argument. But I know there's gonna be people out there that don't go back and rewatch. We do have people to go back and rewatch on YouTube or my page, and that's a blessing. Like we again, thank y'all for the people that go back and rewatch the episode. I'd want to me the reason we did it this way was to see who could make the best argument for that person. Because like I said, I could have taken Janet too and made great arguments. You know what I'm saying? So I might do two polls. And I think Whitney is more iconic in Black culture than Janet Jackson, but then the argument was trash. Well, I can't disagree with that. I don't know about Whitney doing more in Black culture than Janet Jackson though. I don't think I would agree with that. I had to think about it, but I don't think I'd agree with that. But yeah, I'll do two polls. I'll do one for people and be like, "Yo, do not vote on this poll unless you watch the arguments. If you need to, you can skip ahead to about. I think we started our arguments about 35 minutes in. So skip to the 35-minute mark if you want to go, miss other topics and just hear the argument. Listen to that, and then you can choose who you think is the most iconic. But if you're choosing who you think is the most iconic, that's no. You see what I'm saying? That's not helping us figure out who won the argument because that's just off the top of our heads talking about it, and then we can have that discussion on that poll, right? So I can make a poll for that and have that discussion, but that doesn't have anything to do with what we talked about tonight. What we talked about tonight can only be determined by people that watch the arguments. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make two polls. I'll put it up in a little bit, or early in the morning. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'll put the polls up. Y'all vote again, continue to tell people about the show, man. Make sure y'all get people to join the group, Top 5 Live group. And yeah, man, we love y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with us. And plenty more great stuff to come. I'm trying to work on the production value, getting us a little countdown, getting us an outro, all that type of stuff. So love y'all. See y'all next week.